This week I fell into the classic trap of getting ghosted by a potential coaching client. I broke my own rule, so I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong and more importantly, how you can avoid ever having a potential client disappear on you, because it's always frustrating when you can't close that mental loop, especially if you think that the person would have been a great fit for your coaching. So here's what happened. I put out an offer. I said, hey, I'm looking for 5 guys who are looking to lose fat. I put a link to my application on social media. Immediately I got a couple people reaching out. Hopped on the phone with one of them and we were talking a bit about his goals, and I offered my program to him, and he said, you know what, I think it might be a little bit outside of my budget, but I am definitely interested. I can see why it would be worth the investment, so let me think about it and get back to you. So I asked a few more follow-up questions. You know, you always want to be there to answer their questions and to help them overcome their concerns, but at a certain point I was like, all right, go ahead and take some time to think about it. And I told him, you know what I like to do is schedule a call, you know, in 24, 48 hours. That way we can just close the loop one way or another. When would be best for you? And he said, you know, I don't have a good sense of my schedule, so let me text you tonight and I'll let you know when would be best for me to do. And like an idiot, I said, okay, you know, waited a couple hours, it's getting late, and of course, don't get a text that day. Wake up the next morning, don't have a text from him. So I sent him a quick text and said, hey, what are your thoughts on the fitness coaching? When would you like to schedule a time? Didn't hear back from him. And then the next day, sent a final message just saying, hey, you know, since I haven't heard back, I'm going to assume that you decided not to do the coaching, which is totally fine. Do you have any feedback for me? Because I'd love to hear what I might have missed or where I went wrong. So if they are interested, that will have them reach back out. It doesn't work every time, but what you can do to avoid ever even falling into the situation is by always scheduling the second call at the end of the first call. Okay? And I tried to do that, but I didn't hold firm. I let myself get caught up in the moment and trying to be casual and friendly. Just make it a policy. Just say, hey, I have a policy that I'm totally cool with people thinking about it, but I like to follow up with them and actually schedule a time at the end of this first call for the next couple of days, so we can both close the loop. Hey, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you can follow along with my whole journey as I build this new fitness coaching business. Otherwise, you're gonna make my goats very, very sad. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's do this thing.